Damn, it's kind of over.
I'm done.
Transparency, there's no audio.
Okay.
But I am gonna talk into the mic. Period.
We are.
There's no audio. Just work with us.
Please.
Next episode we will be on T. Background check, camera
Mic
check, mic check, everything. But you're still gonna enjoy the episode. 2 minutes.
All right. Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of the VIPs and OGs podcast, where we, two unapologetic black women in their 20s, tackle life's challenges with humor and authenticity.
Get ready to laugh, cry, and conquer challenges with us on this journey together. Period.
Period.
It hasn't even been a full week yet. Let's just say that.
But
Last time I seen her, we recorded this on Sunday. It's been 3 days.
and then I saw you last night.
And then I saw her last night. Let me tell you, I'm at the local, for people who don't know, because not everybody obviously is from Minnesota.
Yeah, but
So-
we live in Minnesota.
Yeah, we live in Minnesota. And for people who don't know, we're at the local beauty supply store on Hennepin and Broadway. Oh,
Jesus.
No.
I think there is one on
There
Hennepin
probably
Broadway.
is, for sure. Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, you're not.
So, I'm at the local hair supply store getting some lip liner.
Granted, y'all, we live 2 minutes away from each other.
Yeah, we do. We live like 2 minutes away from each other. And so I'm getting me some lip liner and some rubber bands. And I'm checking out, and I'm just looking, because I always just look at the door. And guess who's roaming in? I'm like, I didn't have my phone with me, so I didn't know where this girl was. And I'm like,
Yeah, let me tell y'all from my point of view. I pull in, I see her car. I said, I know, good and
know.
Well, that ain't the car. I know that ain't the guy. I look closely. I see the little things hanging from the from the rearview mirror. I said, oh, that's not guy. And then I'm like, let me hurry my butt up so I can catch her before she leave out. So I run in. She's right at the counter.
Literally.
I said, what are you doing?
I said,
here?
I'm like, what are you? Go home. You're bored. I literally said, what are you doing here? She said, I'm bored.
I literally was bored. Literally. But no, I actually needed some stuff. That edge control from there, yes.
Yeah.
That good edge control, that fresh edge control.
So
Yeah.
I had a good couple days without her. We've been talking every day though. So.
Yeah. I mean,
Literally.
it's not much, but yeah.
I've been having a chill start to my week though. I start work tomorrow. So I just been chilling really.
That's good. I feel like that time in between starting a new job and ending your job is the best. Because you still set, but you got some time off. You're not doing shit.
I literally haven't been doing shit. I would spend time with my grandma. Went to my grandma's house. We watched a good ass movie.
Really?
Downsizing is a good. Have you seen it?
I love that movie.
It's a good movie. Like movie recommendation. Downsizing.
Quick course of action. 2 minutes. Would you downsize?
Why was I gonna do that? I was literally gonna ask you something. Would I downsize?
Because I just literally asked.
I'm not gonna lie.
He talking about no, I wouldn't do it. You would do it? I said, why?
I might downsize.
I'm downsizing 100%. Them houses was $15K.
Girl,
same
but
size.
no, I told my grandma. I said the only way I would downsize is if I got to pick the furniture in the house. Period.
That was your only problem.
That was my only problem. And if they have many cats, I gotta bring my cat.
didn't see
I gotta
any
bring
cats.
Lamont with me.
You don't have a Lamont yet.
But hypothetically speaking, Lamont
Right.
would be my life, and I want to bring Lamont with me. So
You would want.
yeah,
a
if I got to
Lamonte.
pick, if I got to pick my own car and I got to decorate my house, my mansion,
You're
I would
all
downsize.
set.
Yeah.
I'm downsizing. Forget the furniture. Ain't everything cheaper down there?
Down there, where in Memphis?
Memphis, Tennessee headquarters. Okay. Are you ready for our topic this week?
Yeah. Our segment one.
Segment number 1, y'all. I'm so excited.
I'm about to get you a journal.
I have 17 journals, but my problem is I keep buying them and not writing in them.
All right.
So what are we gonna do?
What do you do?
What do you do in that situation?
What can
I use my iPad as my journal.
Okay, period. All right. So, first segment. Money versus love.
Money versus love.
Yeah.
What team are you on?
Okay, so I have a couple questions. A couple questions and concerns.
I got you.
Do I have to pick one or the other fully?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And no doubt about it.
This is so easy for me. I knew this wasn't going to be a long topic. Love. For sure.
Yeah.
Says the one who can't fucking breathe without her man. The bitch would pick love too. The fuck?
I am picking love, but I wanted to choose something else. I wanted to argue, like our favorite podcast. No, you don't know.
That's coming. Because I know we don't agree on a lot of shit. Me and Maya.
We're gonna be arguing sometime. Not arguing. I think arguing.
Debating.
Debating.
A healthy debate.
Sometimes, for sure.
Like the debate club.
I thought you were money. Not. Let me explain. No, it's not about Bryson Tiller. Let me explain. Because I remember you talking to one of our other friends and being like, money is so important.
It is important.
But it's not over love.
Okay, let me say this.
Yeah.
So I'm not contradicting myself because I remember last podcast I was like, I don't want to be comfortable. This is that and that. But if I had to pick between one, you know, if I could have everything, then obviously I'm gonna have everything. But if I had to pick between one and love, obviously, because you can be comfortable. Yeah. Like I'd be comfortable and in love any day if I had to pick one.
And be broke.
Comfortable. No, that wasn't. No.
So then you're picking money.
No, I'm not. Comfortable. We didn't say dead broke or be in love. We said money or love. So would you rather have a lot of money, be rich, travel, do everything you want to be able to do, or would you rather be comfortable and be in love?
That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about it in the hard draw line in the sand, hard truth. Would you rather be dead broke, homeless, but you love this man so much, or have everything in the world? But
homeless?
You got to think about it, the worst case scenario.
No, you don't.
Because then at that point, money is most important to you. It depends on your scenario.
That's not realistic, Amaya. Nobody's going to be homeless in a bum in a tent.
No one said tent. Nobody. The park bench.
The park bench. Which is worse.
We're getting to the nitty gritty of homeless.
Like, first of all, we're not in New York, so I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be on the park bench. I'd be on the bridge. We
got bus benches.
Long story short, no, I will be comfortable and in love rather than be rich and be lonely. Because the purpose of life, I feel like, is to love.
Yeah.
To love and to be loved.
Yeah. I definitely agree. I think that my thought about it is even when it comes to like 50-50 relationships, if I love you bad, I will 100% be in a 50-50 relationship. I don't mind.
A 50-50 relationship?
I don't mind.
Wait, but that's another topic. Well, we could do both.
But it's about money.
Easy,
yeah. I really don't mind. Like, when it comes to me being in love, you know me. I'm very much my man. Yeah. If I love you so much,
Amaya
and I have the money.
No, Amaya is the type to go dead broke for her man.
Whoa.
I'm saying, she would pay all the bills if her man was like. She would pay all the bills while her man was a stay-at-home dad. I
would do that, 100%. Because if that works for us, that works for us. You know what I mean? If that works for me and you, like I'm at the place where I love so much to the point where I will sacrifice myself and my money and my, I don't want to say needs, but
dignity.
Graciousness, life,
the femininity.
Oh.
If you're paying all the bills, Amaya,
you're in your masculine for sure. 110%.
Yeah.
But I'm in love, so it don't matter. Really care about somebody and you really love somebody, you'll kind of be in that space. But what I will say is, it really depends on what that space looks like. Like, if I'm in my masculine as a woman, have you ever seen Grown Ups, the movie?
Mm-hmm.
And remember Chris Rock, and that other lady was in the movie, and she was paying all the bills. He was a stay-at-home dad, but everybody was calling him, you know, you're the woman in the relationship, and he couldn't take it. And my thing is, like, if I'm actually doing that, if I'm paying all the bills, if I'm in my masculine, you have to respect me like I'm in my masculine. You know, like, it comes with multiple things.
I don't even want to think about it.
You're about to throw up?
I'm getting stressed.
You're getting sick to your stomach. Yeah. So, no, I definitely would. I would do it. I just really care about love. And I think that love is something that you don't find often, genuinely. And once you find it, you gotta.
But I don't think I could be in love with the man that stayed at home and just took care of the kids while I had to work and pay all the bills.
You couldn't?
No. My love is not that unconditional.
Whoa.
I'm gonna keep it a man. Everybody has conditions. Everybody has conditions.
So that's what I'm saying. Is one of your conditions money? He needs to be able to provide.
Girl, yeah, because I want a man to provide. I want to be.
So you better change that.
No, because the question is, would you rather have love or money? So,
but you wouldn't be happy in that love situation if he didn't have no money and you're providing.
But I have money.
Yeah. You're the only
That's
one.
a different question. That's a different question. The question is, would you rather have love or would you rather have money? So what I'm saying is I'd rather be in love and comfortable, not the most money. I can't travel all the time, whatever. But I'd rather have a love and be comfortable. We're both working, cool. Like, if we're both working, like, then I would settle for a 50-50 relationship. If we're, like, comfortable.
But you're saying you wouldn't even want a man that's not working and not.
No.
I feel you.
No,
yeah.
not at all.
Yeah, I think that for me, I would do it, like I said, if that works for me. But at the same time, if that was a situation that was in, I don't think that I would even pick a man that would want to do that. You know what I mean?
But she's just.
But I would do it.
She loves so hard that if it came down to it, she would do it. But I'm going to tell you right now, I would not do that. I'm going to let it be known now.
But you have to let that be known. And I think that when it comes to relationships, that needs to go on. Hey, these are my hard lines in the sand. My auntie taught me that. Shout out to my auntie. I think that for sure I'm choosing love, and I'm dying about it.
She dying for her man. Oh, that's right.
Dying is crazy, but I really just love enough to
sacrifice.
Yeah. Like, I have the money. I know I'm always be straight.
I think that's her Pisces in her. She's a little delusional.
I am a Pisces moon.
And she's a Virgo rising.
And I'm a Virgo
Both
rising.
very delusional.
Both very delusional. But if I love you, it don't matter. We'll get through it.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. And that's what I will say. I think that I'll be in a relationship where even if we have a season like that, it'll be over in 2 weeks. He's in the job searching process. Look at my delusions. Y'all,
she's like,
calm down. He's searching for a job.
Yeah. I can't even wrap my brain around that.
We are so
we're very different. We're very different.
I love that about us. Yeah.
Because we can bring different perspectives to each other. Like, Amaya, she's taught me to just say shit with your chest. Like today. Well, this isn't just from her, but even my last, like, situationship or whatever, I just learned to just fucking say it with your chest. Even if, like, what's the worst that can happen? Cool.
Seriously.
But that doesn't, like, reflect who I am. Like, just, like, if you get rejected, that doesn't mean you're
the problem.
It just means it wasn't for you. Cool.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you've told me so much, too. I feel like you've taught me to be more in my confrontation, and not in the bad way. Like, I think that I'm so avoidant, but to see somebody that is like, I'm just going to say it. Ask the question.
Yeah.
Who is it really going to hurt? And granted, I say stuff, but if it brings confrontation, I'm just not gonna say it.
That's how you get over shit too. It's just confront the issue and fucking let it go.
Yeah,
that's it.
And call it a day.
That's it. That's all. Call it a day.
So yeah, that segment, we are both love. I'm a little bit more in my delusional love, and you're more in your realistic, comfortable love. Yeah,
being practical.
Absolutely.
I will die.
But both are needed. I feel like you gotta be a little delusional sometimes.
You do.
We're both Pisces. You know, we've both been a little delusional.
I'm delusional as fuck.
We're both Pisces moons, y'all.
I'm delusional in the hopeful way. I'm like I'm very hopeful. Girl, I see the best in everybody, and I think it's in there.
It's in there.
You'll pull it out for me.
I'm more hopeful in the sense of just the future. When we have 3 kids, it's 2 weeks in. when we have 3 kids and then we're in
No,
our
yeah.
house and we'll move, like, oh my, I'm so hopeful for the future.
Yeah.
Why am I?
It's the Pisces. We love fantasy and fairy tale.
Fairy tale.
Literally.
And it's not real.
It is real because it will happen.
It's so real, and it's happening 100%.
It's happening. 100%.
I'm saying it's not
with
real.
Who, I have no idea. It might not be this man, but it will be somebody.
It may be. Yeah.
But yes, our first segment, money versus love. We both picked money, or we both picked.
No, and be honest with
my
yourself.
feelings coming out.
Can't stop.
Like I can't repress it anymore. No, we both picked love because love wins overall. Period.
Always.
No, but would you rather have money in your life or would you rather have love?
Oh.
Did you not get the question?
Oh.
Saying I'd rather be comfortable, like I can pay my bills and have
That's
love,
why you kept saying
rather
that.
than have all the money. I could travel, I could do whatever I want. But no, you'd be lonely though. You wouldn't have a lover, but you would have all the money. Like you'd be rich.
Nikaya! We were talking about 2 different things.
Yeah. I feel like you mean like, I thought what you meant a little bit like, when you date someone, are you looking for them to have?
No.
Yes, that's what I thought.
No, that's
Some
not what I
people,
think.
people be miserable as fuck, but their nigga got money.
Yes, that's what I thought.
And some motherfuckers, their nigga don't got money, but they're in love.
No.
Yes!
That's not what I meant.
I feel like, yeah, it's like a double question. I get what you're saying though.
Well, I mean, we
I
still were
get
going. We still
We
were.
still flowed really
Yeah.
well. I think we're
I feel
okay.
like
Did that change your answer though?
Yeah. Oh, no. No.
Okay. I didn't think it was.
No, you know me.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be in a cardboard box. But you, damn man, I'm fucked. Our next segment is Cinema Breakdown. We're gonna be breaking down a show that we're watching, a movie that we're watching, or we watched, just anything that we're watching. But right now, we've started over Insecure.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix, y'all. If y'all didn't know, everybody knows. I feel like everybody's kind of rewatched it.
Yeah, if you haven't watched Insecure, watch it. It's not just for women. It's very,
Oh my
it's a
God.
it's very relevant
Yeah.
in this day and age.
But what's
for sure.
crazy is Insecure is such a good show that it'll be 2035 and you'll still
sure.
be able to get it. Like,
Because it literally,
Yeah.
I relate to that shit, and I'm not even 30. I'm not close to 30, but
and they were in their 30s.
they were in their 30s. But
Yeah.
Issa, I relate to her, and then it shows too. Like I feel like our generation, especially the younger generation, everybody is so rushed to be
something.
settled or
Yeah.
this or that, and they're showing in the show she's 30 years old and she doesn't have her shit together yet, but she finds herself in 2 years of the show was made over 5 years or something like that.
Yeah.
But in the show it's like 2 years that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I get what you're
So
saying.
she's like 31 by the time the show ended. She was like 29 when it started, but
But you're saying
she's
by
going
that
through-
point, everybody's like, oh, I'll have my life together by this point. I'll have everything and I'll have this and I have a house. No, that's not reality.
Well, I'm
Like,
saying if our generation, and I'm 22, if everybody around me is in a rush to get everything together, and then there's a show that shows dope ass black women, black men in their 29s, 30s that don't have their stuff together, but they work to find themselves and to get
Yeah.
their stuff together, that takes pressure off of me because it shows like, okay, I can't be so hard on myself. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because I just feel like this generation is just in a rush to prove something to people, and it's like that gives me a little bit of like security of like, okay,
I'm fine.
I'm fine. I'm 22.
Okay.
She's 30, trying to live in with her, so.
Yeah. So,
But
let's
yeah.
let's get into season 1, episode 1. What's it called? Insecure as
Fuck.
Yeah. So, what did you think?
Okay, so I have a lot of notes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just
Also,
bring up
y'all,
some
this
stuff.
is my 3rd time watching it. Insecure, the show. Because I'm not a show rewatcher. Are you?
Really? Yes,
No.
I'm a comfort show. I've watched Insecure so many times already.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't.
I just have comfort shows
Mhm.
that,
And that's one of them.
yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
So, yeah. So, this is my 3rd time. This is your 17th, 14th, 27th. And that's
Yeah.
okay. Okay. So, what did you think?
Okay, so mind you, I just rewatched these this morning. So, first thing I said, Issa and Molly's relationship. Issa has a codependency issue. Boom. I'm gonna just lay it out on the table.
Just lay it out on it.
Because, first of all, Lawrence was a piece of shit boyfriend.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
Episode 1.
Okay.
How do you forget a girl that you've been dating 5 years, how do you forget to do something for her birthday? And then y'all had something planned, and because your day was shitty, you said, actually, babe, scratch the things we had planned for your birthday. I just want to sit on the couch and watch TV because I had a stressful day. What? No, he's a shitty boyfriend.
But mind you, he's been down bad. She's already been dealing with whatever he'd been going through. On top of the fact that it's finally my birthday, I thought we was gonna have a good night. Come on. I understand.
He's just, it wasn't giving. And then,
yeah,
Molly, I feel like she has an insecurity I feel like Issa was just codependent on her relationships.
In general.
In general. When it wasn't working out with Lawrence, she was fucking with Daniel. And then when nothing's working out, then she is codependent on Molly. Like, she can never be dependent on herself. And then Molly, I just feel like has just insecure.
In general.
She just has a lot of insecurities.
I will say, I think Molly has a lot of insecurities, but I think Molly's main insecurity is being alone. And, like, relationship-wise. I think that Molly's so far in the show, because we're only on episode 1.
Yeah.
Molly in episode 1, you can tell that her main priority is finding a man, finding a husband, trying to, what the dating scene, and oh my gosh, and it's like, she's not, like, her insecurity, I think her biggest insecurity is being alone and just not being content with herself.
We're gonna argue already.
What do you think?
Because I feel like you're right, but I don't feel like that was her main thing. I just feel like Molly had a lot of her, like, Issa was the same way. Lawrence ain't doing it, so now she's fucking with Daniel. And then her job, she was looking for stuff. Like, I feel like Molly was more put together. Not stressed about work. When you have your job together, you have a nice ass apartment. You're not worried about money. You're not worried about your, what you're gonna do with your life. You want to share that with somebody. It's just the last thing on a woman's checklist. It's like, who am I going to share this with? Like, nobody wants to be alone.
Right.
So it's like, I think her insecurity wasn't, I'm going to be alone. I think her insecurity was feeling like she wasn't good enough for men, because every man, she just was like, it's me, my pussy's broken, broke a pussy, or you know what I'm saying? So I feel like she kept blaming herself, and she's like, how can she get married and I can't get married?
But is that an insecurity?
Yeah, for not insecurity of not being good enough. Yes, that's an insecurity.
I think that stems from the insecurity of, because if you're insecure about not being good enough for somebody, you ultimately are insecure about being alone. You know what I mean? If you're so insecure about not being good enough for somebody, not being good enough for him, not being good enough for him, oh my God, my stuff is broken. What does that stem from? Because
you feel like it's you and not, because I feel like it's a rejection thing. I don't think it's just like, I'm alone and I'm blaming myself for everything. I think she kept going from horrible nigga to horrible nigga.
Yeah.
So she's like, okay, it can't be all of them. It has to be me. When really she just was dating shitty ass men.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't her.
Yeah.
But if so many things go wrong, and you feel like you're not doing anything wrong, and you're putting yourself out there, then eventually you can be like, is it me? Is it me that's fucked up?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, we can we don't have to agree, but I just feel like, I think Issa's thing was not being alone for a long time. Because why, if you're in a 5-year relationship, why is your first thing to go cheat on your man?
No, I definitely agree. I think that should 100% be the last thing on your mind. But I also think that we, as people, blamed Issa a lot for the decision she made to talk to Daniel. But I really, shoot the messenger. But I really just genuinely believe that in episode 1, Issa's infatuation with Daniel was stemming from everything that she didn't have from Lawrence. And Issa wasn't oh my God, I'm just going to stay quiet. Issa was telling Lawrence the problems that she was having. Issa was, oh my gosh, this is just too much. Like, she was saying that, and nothing was being fixed after 5 years.
So leave him.
Leave him 100%.
But you're cheating on him. And then now you're back with him, and then when it's done with him,
we're in episode 1.
Daniel.
We're not in episode 5 yet.
No, this is 1 and 2. She kissed him.
That's not cheating.
Oh God, I don't know. We don't need to be talking to her.
But no. I think the infatuation was the first step for sure. Like, and the fact that you were so like, oh my God, his Facebook. What is he doing?
Yeah,
he texted me. That's the first step to cheating. Absolutely. But I just feel like Issa's 100% wrong. 110% wrong. But Lawrence is also 100% wrong. And you can't be in a relationship how you are. And you also can't blame somebody for looking elsewhere. Not to say what she's doing is right, but you can't be like, why were you looking elsewhere?
No, and I'm not blaming her for that. I'm saying she had the same problem as Molly, though.
Yeah.
If we're calling it saying Molly's insecure about being alone, so is Issa.
But
I feel like Lawrence was a horrible boyfriend. Horrible. And then watching the first episode is cringy as fuck. I'm like, he's a bum.
Like,
but over the course of the show, girl, he turned into a boss.
The biggest boss. And then it's like, bruh.
And it's like, okay. Now I see. Maybe Issa saw the vision.
Yeah.
She stayed with him, but
episode 1, he was like just in the purest case of depression. And it sucks. Like, the situation that you're in, Lawrence, was so sucky. I get it. It was horrible. You felt down and out. You supposed to be supporting, and you on unemployment. Like, I get the situation, but at the same time, bruh, you can't.
It's a shitty.
You gotta figure it out. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's a shitty place to be in, honestly, because it's hard. That's one of them situations where it's like, y'all need to break up and figure. I feel like, and honestly, I don't feel like there was a right way of what they needed to do. I just think the story makes sense, because sometimes you just need to figure some shit out by yourself. And I think they both figured shit out by themselves. They figured out who they were, because sometimes when you're in a relationship for so long, you do become codependent.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So it's like, sometimes people need that time apart to grow and figure out who they are, and then maybe you'll come back.
And maybe
that's not all the time.
Yes.
But in some cases, sometimes that's what needs to happen.
Because I think one thing that you did learn watching episode 1 is that Issa and Lawrence should not be together right now.
No.
110%. But one thing that I will say, that's off Lawrence and Issa. But one thing that I will say about Molly, like, you're just mean.
To who?
I just feel like Molly was just like unhappy to the point
I'm
where
not listening to him already. I'm
Issa
was rapping about her broken pussy the first episode. Issa was selfish. And mind you, I love Issa. I relate to Issa in a lot. You know, the other day, what did I say? I feel like I'm Issa. I always ask you for something. I love Issa because she shows real, like, Issa shows integrity. She shows a lot of shit. But Issa was a petty ass friend in the first episode, bro. Like, literally all she was worried about was herself. Imagine you being like, me saying, I think your pussy broken. You can't keep a nigga, basically. That's what she said to Molly. And then we go out and you up there freestyling. We go out and I'm up there freestyling about your broken pussy. After I just say you had a broken pussy and you can't keep a nigga. You wouldn't be mad?
But this is my thing, is like, me personally, no. I wouldn't be upset. Because who really knows this is about me? Genuinely.
But she knows.
I'm the only one that knows. And I'm such a... Hey.
You're lying.
Like, when I say I have told 15 people this, and everybody...
You wanna know why she's lying?
I'm not.
You wanna know why you're lying?
Why?
Because when we were talking about friendships, and I was like, what happened with that friendship? And you're like, I just felt like I was always the butt of the joke.
But that wasn't the end of the story.
But that's how you felt, though, at some point. And you were tired of that.
That's how I felt, but the end of the friendship was her really talking about me and saying this, and that to everybody else but me.
Don't lie, though. Being the butt of the joke. That's not fun. Does that hurt?
It definitely hurts. But if I'm in this exact situation, broken pussy, I promise you I would not be upset. I promise you I would not be upset. Because I'm not a I don't want to say hater.
I don't know why she doesn't like Molly. She has a vendetta.
I really have a vendetta against Molly. I would be honest. Because it's like,
she's not mean.
But you have to be honest. Molly was a horrible friend in the entire series. Be honest.
No.
Molly
they were both
may have been
horrible.
the worst friend in the whole thing.
I think okay. One of the notes I said, Molly's wigs are bogus.
Oh yeah, they couldn't give her.
Bro, at the beginning of
couldn't give her nothing
for most of the
wigs.
season. Her wigs were shitty as fuck.
Up till season 5.
Literally, I'm like, what is
seasons.
going on? And then Issa got this fire ass
Natural hairstyles.
But why? Like y'all can afford the budget for her wigs. Stop doing her like that. Okay, Molly let people run over her. She had poor boundaries.
Do you think Molly let Issa run over her?
Yes.
Because
Issa, Amaya's delusional. Delusional. And you're gonna piss me off. The first episode, when what's her name? Issa, she didn't want to go back to her house with Lawrence. Mm-hmm. Molly comes home from her vacation and shit. Guess who's on her fucking couch? Issa. Oh, what you doing here, girl? I didn't know. Da da da. Oh yeah, girl, I'm staying here tonight. Is that cool? Yeah, that's cool, girl. Da da da. Issa, they talking about her job. The next day she's gonna go to work, and she's like, she turns to Molly. Oh, and can I borrow some clothes for tomorrow? Da 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 da. Like, damn, bitch, go home to your man. You're avoiding your man that you just cheated on. Issa said she cheated on him. So you're staying at my house. I'm not even here, and you're in my house. I didn't even know you were here.
Yeah. But my thing is, was that a boundary to Molly?
I said Molly has poor boundaries. She needs to set her boundaries up because I feel like.
But what if that's not one of Molly's boundaries? What if Molly didn't mind that?
But she did, because in the rest of the show, you could see literally that's like literally, and I relate to this because me and my best friend, we having like. We don't have the best boundary setting. And we've talked about it. We've worked on it. Cool. It's probably something we're always going to have to work on because we're always growing and changing. But it's like when you don't set boundaries, you start being resentful. When you feel like you're getting taken advantage of, when you feel like people don't respect you, when your feelings are hurt and you don't speak up on it, whatever, then you start getting resentful. I'm not saying like through the whole show, Molly was the bestest friend, because at the end she started being petty as hell to Issa for no fucking reason. Because it's like, girl, but she probably was resentful of stuff from all the seasons. Like,
but what do we say about Issa? Then just drop Lawrence. Then Molly, if you're so resentful and if you really don't like this and if you're really uncomfortable in this, then hey, this is not working right now. We need space to grow. Cool. But Molly never said, and that's the thing. It's okay to not have the best boundaries, but Molly never once said that was uncomfortable for her. We don't know, because this is season 1, episode 1. We don't know what their boundaries were. We don't know if Issa always came to Molly's house and did that. We don't know if Molly popped up at Issa's house and did that. We don't know anything. So for you to say that Issa is so wrong for popping up at her house when this could have been their relationship. Oh, hey girl, what you doing? Oh, what happened? At the end of the day, I feel like Molly had great boundaries with everybody else. Molly knew how to communicate everything she was feeling with all them guys.
But that's the thing. Molly communicated the first episode. She was cussing Issa out in the car. She's confrontational. I relate to that. She's confrontational. Very. But she doesn't have the best boundaries regardless. Like, men weren't treating her the best way either. Yeah. Like, Molly just had a boundaries issue. And I feel like Issa kind of just got in where she fit in. Honestly, I feel like Issa did it. She wasn't very I feel like Issa was selfish. Like, I don't think meant to hurt Molly, but I don't think she didn't think about, literally what Molly said, she didn't think about people outside of herself a lot of the time. Yeah, I do agree with that. So I just feel like they were both wrong at times. I feel but I don't hate Molly though. I feel like they both were wrong at times.
No, yeah, I don't hate Molly.
She hates Molly.
I really just, if I was friends with Molly, I would have went off on her because, and that's what I meant too. Like, I feel like Molly was super confrontational with Issa every chance that she got, but she was letting them marry. We're not even there. And look
at what Issa did.
I'm not talking about what y'all are doing. I'm saying when it came to Issa, you're so quick to be like, and this is how I felt. You're so selfish. You don't give about nobody else but you. But so did that married man. And you was letting him do whatever he wanted to do. So did Andrew at one point. You was letting his family talk to you in any type of way.
No, she confronted. She was confrontational. Molly is confrontational. It's just
she picks and chooses.
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. She was confrontational with Issa a lot. Literally, the first
Do
episode.
you think there was a man that Molly was with that she didn't do too much with? Or she wasn't confrontational with? Because I think that there was multiple situationships that Molly was in that she wasn't confrontational in, but the moment Issa made her mad. You know what I mean?
Molly was confrontational in every way. And sometimes, I don't know, I just feel like it's different too with that friendship. Like, they had a lot of trauma in that friendship.
They had a trauma.
They was arguing every other fucking episode.
And it was like, what is the point of this? And but I
Yeah.
think that's where my frustration stems from. Is like, this isn't working.
Yeah.
This is not working. And y'all both know it's not working.
Yeah.
And y'all both are just hurting
And
each other.
sometimes
in
the
this
way they would
process.
talk to each other,
It's
literally,
so
it's like,
rude.
damn, why aren't y'all talking to each Like, I would never talk to my best friend.
The way Molly be talking.
They just would be irritated with each other. Like, girl, this is
not a boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah, like,
this is not we're arguing. Yeah, so a lot of the times I was on Issa's side for sure, but I definitely don't believe that Issa was a perfect friendship. I think that she had her selfish moments.
Yeah.
And the fact that she cheated, that's a selfish act. That shows that she.
As
has
much
a
as
lot
I
of
want
selfish
to ride for
tendencies.
Issa because I love Issa, I literally watch Awkward Black Girl. Like, even just Issa outside of Insecure, but like
Yeah,
watching it over
her.
today, I'm just like, she was doing a lot of selfish shit, and I've been friends with selfish people, and I know how that feels. So I see both of their sides,
Yeah.
but yeah, I see both of their sides.
For sure.
I hate selfish people.
Yeah.
Like, you're self-absorbed as fuck, and you
Yeah.
don't give a fuck who you hurt. Like, I hate people like that. So.
Yeah. And at the same time, like I think that it's really kind of what you said before. It stems on the boundaries part of things. Like, if Issa had boundaries and was like, this is it, this is what it is, and if Molly had boundaries, like, this is what I'm feeling, this is what it is.
Issa never had boundaries. Issa
had boundaries
never
with anybody.
She never really had a problem with Molly. I don't think.
No, but I think that's what my problem was. Is Molly could never take a step back and be like, Issa, I don't think that you're meaning to do this, but this is. It was always just straight. Actually, f you. I'm actually. You're just so. You're just this. And this is why I want so. And it's like, bruh, I don't. And
She just didn't have the best communication.
the best is a stretch. She had horrible
And
communication.
Issa was, but we'll get
Issa
down.
was just so go with the flow and just be honest.
not stand her.
Issa was so go with the flow.
Issa was messy. Issa was messy. I love Issa to death, but Issa was messy as hell.
Because of the cheating thing?
No, even with what's the light skinned dude? Andre? What was
Nathan.
Nathan. Like, okay, but one thing I will say, later on in the friendship, I feel like Molly, once Issa started having her own voice and kind of being more independent,
Yeah.
Molly was so used to her being codependent
Yes.
that she started being like
Dang, really?
getting mad at Issa for certain shit that she probably didn't need to because she wasn't as codependent as she.
Yeah.
You know, it just was an unhealthy. But then that's what happens though. Like,
Yeah.
literally, when you're unhealthy and your friend and you've been friends with somebody for so long, they're probably not the healthiest either.
Yeah.
So eventually, y'all are gonna bump heads at some point. And then you guys are gonna grow, and then you guys are both gonna be in a healthier friendship. So that's just life.
And overall, like, I just think that
They're grown
they
people.
were both so unhealthy and
Yeah.
so insecure about so many things.
Insecure.
That's why it's called
Yeah.
Insecure. To the point where it really affected their friendship. And ultimately, my whole biggest thing with Molly is it was really about accountability. The entire show, Molly would apologize to everybody besides Issa. Andrew, I'm so sorry. I had a horrible communication. I didn't mean to do that. Dro, what was his name? Dro. I'm so sorry. But Issa would just be like, bro, you just can't be accountable at the fact that you spoke to me disrespectful, or you were mean to me, or you could have said exactly what you said. But Molly was never ever in life like, maybe I'm being a bad, or maybe that was me. And it, literally, I dissected and I even looked it up on Google. How many times did Molly apologize to Issa in Insecure? Zero. Because no matter what, if you were actually healthy, were able to have good communication skills, the way that Molly could have spoke to Issa, knowing that Issa didn't really have intentions of hurting her feelings, but hey girl, didn't really appreciate.
Okay, I will say this
that,
though.
if you
They
felt
say
that
this in general. They say, do you feel like cheating is a character flaw?
I do.
Okay, so I don't know. Issa kind of wasn't trustworthy.
Yeah.
So I just think like, I don't think Molly knew what Issa's intentions were. I think that's why she was popping off like that. Not saying that she had a right. I'm just saying Issa was messy as hell. Like, she just was messy, bro. Like, Molly would catch her just doing messy ass shit. Like, you said you was done with Daniel. Now Daniel is at your fucking, what was that called? Like, bring somebody to school day. You know what you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you said job career day. But you said you were done with Daniel, and now you're back with Lawrence, and you already cheated on Lawrence. And it's just like, Molly was always there through every shady shit that Issa was doing. She probably was like, I don't know what this bitch's intentions were. You know what I'm saying?
Molly? Or
Molly
just in general?
Yeah, with her. She's probably like, I don't know what her intentions are with me. And she, deep down, she probably knew, but she probably was tired. Like, you're doing all this petty shit to people. How do I know that, you know what I'm saying?
And that's when you should exit yourself. That's when if you really don't know somebody's intentions with you, but if you really don't know somebody's intentions with you, even if it's not that easy.
Eventually they did do that though.
Yeah, but even then they still became, you know what I mean? Like, if you really don't know somebody's intentions with you, for me right now, if I don't know somebody's intentions with my friend, yeah. Nikaya.
Did you forget to do that?
I forgot to do the thing. I gotta go.
I'm sick. Are you sure it didn't save?
I'm positive. Babe.
Okay.
This hasn't been recording the whole time.
With the audio?
The audio.
The camera and the audio?
Are you
The
sure?
audio.
The camera and the audio?
The audio.
No, I said does the camera not have audio?
It does.
Worst case scenario, just use that.
No, because we're gonna look stupid talking on mic.
Mike's and it's not.
You wasn't hearing yourself through the
She can hear herself, it's just not recording.
It's just not recording.
And you guys gonna have
Are you sure?
then you have a podcast checklist.
Right, check.
Mic check.
Because we were so on that camera today.
Why does it keep saying, or why is it
saying 57 minutes?
Yeah.
Because it.
Check it first.
Because I remember when I was doing the test, I'm like, why isn't it?
Okay. All right. So yeah. Moral of the story. What do you want to say wrapping up episode 1 and 2 of Insecure?
Oh, I think that I want to say, have better boundaries. I love that she said that. Is that what you were gonna say?
No, it's just like, say something about Issa too.
Issa needs better boundaries too.
Okay.
Issa needs way better boundaries. Like, I think that they both, because my thing is, if they would have identified what they really should have done, which is have boundaries, I don't think that a lot of the issues they would have had further in the episode would have even happened. To be honest. So I loved when you said boundaries. I thought that was like such a great thing, because boundaries are the root of a lot of people's issues. Be honest. Y'all really just need boundaries. Y'all don't need to cut people off. Y'all don't need to be angry and be depressed. You need boundaries.
I had a big thing of cutting everybody off.
Same, yeah.
And then it turned into me being like, when I started reflecting on myself, because I am so confrontational, I used to be a hothead. So I would cut everybody off so fast. And then it turned into me people pleasing because I felt bad that I was so hot-headed. So I'm like, every time I get in an argument, let's work it out. I'm sorry. I'd be the first to be like, let's just work it out. It's not that serious, whatever. Now, no, it's a boundaries thing.
It's a boundary in the beginning.
From jump. And if there wasn't one, I'm going to make one.
If you do something that crosses that boundary, hey, I actually have this boundary.
Yeah, or even if you start a relationship and you figure out what your boundaries with that person are. Yeah. State them instead of either cutting them off or, you know what I'm saying?
So, or being angry and going off. And now there's multiple problems. Like, you've went off over a boundary you didn't have. You should have had a boundary. And we got to figure out communication skills. Like, it's now so many can of worms have been open when boundaries. So
yeah. Boundary setting is very important in relationships,
friendships,
platonic or platonic,
or romantic.
Platonic or romantic, yeah. So definitely just set better boundaries. But that's a wrap for episode 1 and 2.
Yes.
Insecure, cinema. What are we?
Cinema breakdown.
Cinema breakdown. Next week or next pod, we probably won't do cinema breakdown. We'll probably do something else. But when we bring cinema breakdown up, we might be insecure. We might do
another show or another movie.
Yeah, we might keep with
on.
Insecure though, just because since we're already. We might just do season 1 of Insecure.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll move on and then come back. But we'll figure it out though.
But yeah, we're splitting them up into episodes right now. But we'll figure it out. Yeah, I like that though.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, that was good.
What can we say?
Yeah. So segment 2, last segment. Are you a VIP or OG this week?
Yeah, and that will be a consistent segment because what is this podcast called?
The VIP and OGs podcast, baby.
Period. So for me, I think I'm an OG this week. Whoa!
What?
I think I'm an OG this week. I just feel like and this is kind of cliche, but like just little stuff. I've been listening to a lot of old music, and I feel like that's just been putting me in this like older mentality. And like when I listen to old music and kind of just be in my 90s bag, I'm less on my phone. I do things. I move very differently. So yeah, I feel like I wasn't on social media as much. Like I was kind of posting here and there, but my normal life is social media. I'm on TikTok all the time. I'm on Instagram all the time. And I was really just like taking me time, trying to do stuff with my dog. And if I watch a show here and there, I watch a show here and there. If I post something here and there, I post something here and there. But it wasn't my life because I was like in my 90s bag. I'm Mary J. Blige all day.
Period.
I'm feeling like an OG this week. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know what it is. And
that's surprising.
I don't know if y'all peep the hair.
Yeah, get into the hair. Who did it?
Lived in my hair on Instagram, Minnesota.
Period.
Hit her up. She's so good, and she's so sweet too. So she killed me. She killed it.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been in my 90s bag, and I'm a OG, triple O.
All right.
What are you this week? VIP or OG?
I think I'm an OG this week.
Okay.
Because I have been very in tune with myself. I've grown a lot in the past couple months, year, whatever. Something that happened yesterday that carried on to today, literally how I would usually go about it and respond and react. I react off my emotions a lot, and I feel like I've done a lot of work, and I've done a lot of reflecting to the point where I didn't act off my emotions.
Wow.
I really thought, and I was like, and y'all don't understand, like I don't act off my emotions I don't act off the emotion of being mad anymore. I used to do that a lot, so that's great. When I'm mad, I don't cuss people out and stuff like that anymore, but I still react off of like sadness or hurt a lot. And yesterday I didn't like jump to conclusions and cut somebody off or get in defense mode or get insecure. I really thought to myself, and I was like, this might not even be what I think it is. And I really talked to that person and figured it out. And I just I'm proud of myself because that's a lot for me.
That is a huge step.
That's literally what you be teaching me. And we talk about this all the time. Like, should I say this? Should I ask this? And
is this too much?
Is this too much? But knowing Amaya, she lays it all on the floor. And that's something that I'm learning from her. And I'm proud of myself because I'm like, I would have, literally the situation wasn't even what
you thought
it wasn't what I thought I would.
Or
what it was.
that it was.
Yeah. And even if it was, okay, cool. Now I know. Yeah, now I know. And it's
now
like,
I know.
I feel so great talking about it. But that stems from talking about stuff and people not validating you and shutting you down. So,
and that will cause you to never do it again. I'm never saying it again. I'm just going to assume what it is and call it a day.
Not speaking up for your needs and not wanting to be heard and this, that, and that. But what you're hurting yourself not speaking up.
Yeah.
So I just feel like an OG because I feel like I've healed a lot and I'm growing and it warms my heart that I've grown so much, and I feel
Absolutely.
like y'all just don't understand. Like I've been working on my insecurities. Speaking about insecure,
Speaking
it's a
about
great
insecure,
thing.
yeah.
I've been really working on my insecurities, and I feel like that's what OGs do.
Yes, and you see how beneficial it was. Like, and I think not only was it beneficial in the situation where you can keep somebody in your life that you wouldn't have just cut off before, you know what I mean? But you feel good about yourself. I feel great. Look at me growing and being able to see your growth from here to here. You can't beat that feeling.
No.
You're on a high for about a week.
Yeah. And it feels different to know that, like, I'm literally just a different person like than I was, and I just feel very good.
Yeah.
I feel like an OG because my life is it's not the best, but I feel like OGs are very content with what life is.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel very content. VIPs are more like boss, period. But OGs, they're very just chill and content, and they know in their heart that they're real and they're good, and I just feel that's how I feel. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm real. I'm the realest.
I'm working on it. I'm growing. Oh, look at us.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Wait. You know me doing that. In the cut with my twin, we be vibing, clapping. You know, we be outside with it.
Like, yeah. So, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to the VIPs and the OGs motherfucking podcast.
Episode 2.
Episode 2.
What?
Keep sharing us. Keep telling your friends about us.
Thank y'all for getting us to 100 views.
100 views, 117
Oh my, to be
it might be more now.
exact.
Check it out.
Let's just check it real quick. Hold on.
And that might not seem like a lot to y'all, but we literally posted our video 2 days ago.
Oh my gosh.
2.5 days ago. So for it to be at 100 views.
119.
Period. 2 more views in the last 30 minutes. So it's just, it's been like an hour, but still. 1 viewer an hour, let alone 2.
What is that going to be tomorrow? What is it going to be next week?
Yeah.
I'm so proud of us.
I am. I'm very proud of us. And it's only going to get better with how it looks, how it sounds.
Oh my gosh.
The topics. Yeah. We're going to bring people on here. I already have a couple ideas of people, and I know you have ideas of people too. But we're very invested. That's what
we are.
Say.
And I think that's why it's working out. I think that's why our views are going up and our subscribers are going up, because I feel like you can tell that in our energy. You can tell that this is something that we're both passionate about and we want to do. You can see the VIP in me.
Probably not the first episode because it was fucking 1 o'clock in the morning, but it's 10:02 now, so it's not so late, and I have a lot more energy. So
you do.
We're gonna probably
give yourself grace. It was 1 o'clock in the morning.
It was 1. I could barely
keep your eyes open.
Keep the cover. I didn't know what the fuck we were talking about half the fucking episode, but I kept it.
Your eyes were heavy.
I kept it pee. You think you keep it pee? You think you pushing pee? I think I'll push pee.
I think I have moments where I don't. but usually, baby, I'm pushing that pee. Pause.
Pushing
I'm not pushing that.
I'll be the
in the cut. No,
you be the pee. In the cut, my twin.
We be vibing.
Plastic in it.
Be wait.
All right,
y'all. Good night,
y'all. Come back. And
come back for episode 3.
Yeah, episode 3. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment.
Yes.
And
share our video.
Yes. Also, tell them your Instagram. Where can they add you on
Instagram? Y'all can add me on Instagram.
We need to do a get to know me like part 2, but we're quick and easy.
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Yes.
22. We're 22. She's a Gemini. I'm a Leo. Amaya, Nakaya. And say, what's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Amaya Hunter.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. AMIYAHHUNTER.
R. 2 R's.
2 R's. Okay. Period.
Because somebody took my name, but yeah.
Yeah, she'll put it in the description. I'm Nakaya N1.
Oh.
KYAA.
N what? 1.
No 1, not the 2. Okay.
Never.
Never for the fucking soup.
Ooh.
But yeah, she'll put it in the description.
Yes.
And add us on Instagram, add my other YouTube where I'll be posting vlogs and stuff like that eventually at
We got a cooking
Nakaya
episode coming
Angelique.
out.
Yeah, we have a cooking episode coming out
Yes.
with all of our homegirls. It's Nakaya Angelique, NIKYAANGELIQUE.
Don't fuck with me
Don't
because
fuck
we
with
are in the army.
And I am P. I push P.
Like I said, don't with me.
What are you talking about? Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, get into like and subscribe. Add our